Hello everyone. We're going to continue with Professor Layton in the Miracle Mask. I'm going to turn the music down because every time I talk on the microphone, it peaks. Alright, let's get back into this. So far, hoping to shed some light on the present, Layton tells Emmy and Luke about his past. Could the key to the Mask of Chaos be buried somewhere within Layton's past? The Secret of Norwell. Now, I did the prologue and chapter 1 together last time, and I should be able to do it.
I heard of the Mask of Chaos. It must have been about 18 years ago.
I win again, Herschel. Guess that means you'll be going with me tonight.
Randall, I told you, I'm not interested in archaeology.
Stop with the nonsense, Herschel. What happened to your sense of adventure?
You can't be serious.
Yes, I'm very serious, Herschel. I'm going to make archaeological history tonight. Do you have any idea what this could mean? It'll be the find of the century, and you're coming with me. So what do you say there, old chum? You're in, right?
Randall, I don't... Okay.
This time will be different, Herschel. You won't regret it, I swear. I've got a good feeling about this.
I've heard that one before, Randall. I don't have time to go on another one of these silly expeditions of yours.
I'm telling you, this is different, Herschel. It isn't some silly adventure. I think I might be onto something big this time.
Oh, really? Do tell.
Something priceless. Something indescribable. Something beyond your wildest dreams, Herschel.
All right, class. You've proven your legs work. Now please exercise your backsides and be seated.
Just meet me tonight. Soon our names will be in all the papers. You'll be the famous scholar Herschel Layton.
Mr. Collins doesn't have the toughest lesson. Did you copy down what was on the board? Sure, I'm going to be looking for this. That clock never seems to tell the right time. Nor does my watch, for that matter. What was that puzzle Randall was going on about? Four people are talking at the end of a very enjoyable evening party. Comparing watches, they realize that none of them have the correct time. A. My watch is always 20 minutes slow. B. The old thing is 10 minutes slow. C. I set mine 5 minutes fast. D. Mine is 10 minutes fast. What time is it? Assuming whose is who. So which one makes sense here? Let's assume that it's 1:20. So who's 20 minutes slow? Nobody. So it can't be 1:20. Because that only makes 1:15 10 minutes slow. And the 105 is only 15 minutes slow. So what if it's 1:25? Then 105 would be 20 minutes slow. 1:15 would be 10 minutes slow. And 1:30 would be 5 minutes fast. And 1:35 is 10 minutes fast. So it's time is 1:25.
I'm not certain. Did I get it?
Correct, it's 1:25 in the morning. It was a nice evening, but it's time to go home to bed. Time may wait for no man, but it seems I must wait for time. The sun always gets in my eyes. If only there were curtains. Today's weather is perfect for exploring. A tiny fountain pen. I think I prefer my own desk near the front. There's more mischief at the back of the class. Ah, good. You're all seated. Perhaps there's hope for the future. I'm sure everyone did the reading from Donald Rutledge's groundbreaking book, Ancient Histories, correct? So everyone already knows that Rutledge searched several archaeological sites, which he believed shared similar origins. Of course, we all know he found a common factor linking these sites, which was the previous unknown Azran civilization. Years later, we have barely scratched the surface of the Azran and the wonders they left behind. Rutledge's breakthrough sparked a boom in the field of archaeological research. But you already knew that, of course. Here on page 13, we see an incomplete journal entry from one excavation. Layton, what do you make of this? Let me take a look, sir. These explorers each found a unique object at a different depth in the ruins. Use the following statements to fill in the facts about each artifact, its material, and its depth. 1. The doll is made of wood. 2. B dug 100 centimeters deeper than D, who found something made of stone at 50 centimeters deep. 3. An item made of blue-tinged metal was found deeper down than the wooden one. 4. The pot is made of sandy clay. 5. The coin was found in a shallower place than the sword. Alright. Alright. The doll is made of wood. B dug 100 centimeters deeper than D. Alright. An item made of blue-tinged metal was found deeper down than the wooden one. The pot is made of sandy clay. The coin was found in a shallower place than the sword. Alright. So if A dug it 200 centimeters, did he actually do... These explorers each found a unique object at a different depth in the ruins. Use the following statements to fill in the facts about each artifact, its material, and its depth. B dug 100 centimeters deeper than D, who found something made of stone at 50 centimeters deep. Well, this must be the doll. That's stone. An item made of blue-tinged metal was found deeper down than the wooden one. The pot is made of sandy clay. The coin was found in a shallower place than the sword. This might be correct, but I'm gonna say the coin. So who found the sword? Okay. Okay. All right.
I think this may be it. Looks as if I got it.
Correct. A found a metal blade at 200 centimeters deep. B found a wooden doll at 150 centimeters deep. C found a clay pot at 100 centimeters deep. D found a stone coin at 50 centimeters deep. Quite a successful expedition. I didn't actually think that was possible. Good work, Layton. Now sit. Thank you, sir. I will. Let's move on. One of Rutledge's most interesting discoveries was the stone circle of Palnoth. Palnoth was theorized to be a primitive, holy site. Some rather unique artifacts were discovered there. These artifacts were the basis for a complex comparative study by the noted biologist Doris Pompitus. She theorized that these ancient peoples exhibited heightened intelligence as well as an elaborate language. Furthermore, is it raining? Through extensive fossil analysis, she proved that Earth once had an entirely different ecosystem. Fossils have a way of telling a story. Would anyone care to show me how? Sir, let me do it, please. Alright, Ascot. Let's see if your ability matches your enthusiasm. This fossil was found on a riverbed. Close examination revealed tooth marks, suggesting that it was formed when some kind of ancient fish bit into something tasty. Can you tell which one of the fish pictured in the book made these tooth marks? It can't be C. Can't be B. It's got to be A. Because it's got 3 on one side, 3 on the other, and there's 3 top teeth on this side. So there should be 3 on the other side.
Leave this to me. I'm sure of it.
The answer is A. The shape of the teeth is irrelevant. Looking at the bite marks as a whole, you can see that only 3 pairs of front teeth made an impression. So only a fish without any back teeth could have made these marks. Impressive, Ascot. I see you've done your homework on this topic. With all due respect, sir, my brain barely broke a sweat. I am due a bit more respect than that. Ascot's endless confidence will be on the final exam, so do take note of it. Moving on, our ancient forefathers created many wonders here in England, of which we found only the smallest handful. Most of these marvels were crushed beneath the heel of time, but their legacies remain in various forms. Sir! Oh, Mr. Collins! The laboratory passes on my desk, Ascot. No, sir, it's not that. I was wondering if you've heard of the Mask of Chaos. Yes, Ascot. I'm also aware of the Rosetta Stone and the mythology of the Holy Grail, if you're checking my qualifications. According to Rutledge, the Mask of Chaos was imbued with magical powers. Do you think it actually exists, sir? I find it unlikely that such a sought-after artifact filled with magical powers would go unfound for this long. If I thought such treasures were still waiting to be found, I would be out looking for them rather than here, lecturing you all. That being said, even if its existence and power were somehow proven, It would take a master archaeologist to find it. So Ascot, if you are done with your series of irrelevant questions, perhaps I can continue teaching you relevant answers. Yes, sir, of course, sir. Thank you, sir. Oh, Randall, sheesh. Since you're so keen to show off your formidable intellect, Ascot, you can solve the next problem too. Here is a fossil that's been broken into 9 pieces. It had been restored once before, but let's just say one of the teachers is a bit clumsy. It used to be a 3x3 square. Can you put it all back together? Since it's quite fragile, you can only move 3 pieces at a time horizontally or vertically. Put it back together in the center of the grid when it's complete. Alright, Alright.
Leave this to me.
That was too easy. I wasn't even trying to solve that like that. That just fell into place for me. Correct. So it was an ammonite fossil. You can solve this puzzle in just 4 moves. Who would have thought it was so simple? How many moves did I do? It must have been just 4 moves because... And I didn't even use a guide for that. Everything just fell into place. I was just looking to fill in one spot, and I moved everything in the correct position. You got a new stage for your toy robot. Unearthed ruin. Alright, I see you've been sufficiently dazzled by the marvels of science. Enough for one day. Class dismissed. Wow, that just flew by. Cranky Collins is a grump, but he knows how to give a lecture. What is that you were pestering him about? Aha, curious, are you? Curious as to why you would provoke the person who controls your grade, yes. Well, come over to my house later tonight, and I'll explain everything. Don't make me the bad guy, Herschel. I hate withholding information from you. Randall, honestly. Sometimes I just don't understand you at all. And so goes the price of genius. Just meet me at my place after dinner, okay? Let's see. Randall bested me at fencing practice today, so it looks as though I'll be joining him on his next archaeological adventure. I don't even like archaeology, and he knows it. He thinks everyone should love archaeology as much as he does, but I do wish he'd give it a rest now and then. Ah well, I'm sure it'll be a fun and worthwhile trip regardless. Today's lesson was about the Azran civilization. I hadn't heard of it, but of course Randall had. He couldn't help himself from interrupting class repeatedly with his questions. I think old Collins was a bit peeved. Sometimes I feel like Randall is deliberately antagonizing Mr. Collins. Is that really necessary? I just wish he'd be a bit less of a blockhead sometimes. The next time we spar with one another, I'm going to have to teach him a lesson. Really? Oh. Tyrone, the ringmaster of the One Ring Circus, met us in front of the dromedary. After Luke accepted responsibility for a cute rabbit with motivational concerns, we were shown to our rooms. It will be very difficult to track down the masked gentleman during our carnival in a city this size. I believe I may have to tell Luke and Emmy a bit about my past for the sake of the investigation. Okay, so we should just focus on the past right now. Let's do that. All right. Got it. A miniature fountain pen crafted in minute detail. It's difficult to use though. Well, it's miniature, so I kind of would expect it to be difficult. Bit of sunlight certainly makes the place brighter. You can see the sunset from here. Seriously? Seems wrong to look into other people's lockers. They're not likely to contain any treasure. There's always tons of notices here, and I've never read one of them. If notices were important, they'd make them legible. That umbrella has been lying there for years. I never thought I'd feel pity for an umbrella. A friend of yours is having a bit of trouble in a shop. A sudden gust of wind broke my umbrella. It was my favorite too. I was hoping to buy a new one with the exact same design. All the umbrellas here look pretty similar, so it's hard to find one that matches my broken one. Which umbrella should he pick? Well, I think D has way too many spokes into it. I can't exactly tell with B. It's kind of hard to tell which one's identical. Well, I'm ruling out C and D. I'm going to do B.
Here goes. Puzzles can be quite fun.
Correct. The answer is umbrella B. A's handle is different. C's handle has no decoration. D has more spokes. And E has a design on the inside as well as the outside. I'll just leave the umbrella there. It's practically part of the scenery by now. I'm pretty sure there's one more hint coin. I only got 2, right? Found it. Oh, hello, Dalston. Hey, Brat Scott. Off on another adventure to find Camelot? Say hi to the dragons for me, you ninny. Archaeology is a study of our past. Even you must see the value in that, Dalston. You can't earn cash from the past. When are you going to wake up to that? While you're digging up pottery, I'll be running my very own hotel. I'm going to have more hotels than my old man. That archaeology stuff won't ever get you out of Stansbury, you know. I happen to like Stansbury, Dalston, but London is really the only place to get a decent university degree in archaeology. Well, while you're studying ancient spoons, I'll be building my hotel empire. Wonderful. I'll always need a base of operations for my expeditions. That was he must be the school bully, but that was the most friendliest. That's the friendliest bullying ever.
It's simple, Herschel.
Mary! Aren't you going to need your bag for study group tonight?
Angela!
Hey, Randall! Did you get out of practice early today?
Yes, Herschel and I have some important things to do.
Everything looks good. We're done. Can you two wait a minute while I get my things?
She's as radiant as ever.
And she likes the most handsome chap in town.
Too bad for you.
Yeah, right, Layton.
Oh, Angela.
Don't you take that from him, Herschel. Randall, is that any way to treat your best friend?
Well, I suppose I could be a little nicer. But Herschel needs to stop running away from his future in archaeology.
He doesn't look like he's running away. Perhaps he's just not interested.
Thank you.
I think I can change that. I've got something very special to show the two of you.
Ah, not again. What is it now?
The Mask of Chaos.
Why am I not surprised? Randall, what is it about this fairy tale that has captured your imagination?
Always the skeptic. That's all right. At least I won today's fencing match, which means that tonight we do what I want to do, correct? 8 o'clock, right, Herschel? Angela, you too. To the future that awaits.
I doubt they'll be able to talk Randall out of this latest nonsense. I should probably get some studying done while I can. Even when Angel is around, Randall can't stop raving about archaeology. You'd think he'd have other things to talk about with his girlfriend. She doesn't seem to mind though. I think she's going to Randall's tonight as well. To be honest, I'd rather just stay home and read. But I promised. Right, enough diary for now. Maybe I can get a quick chapter in before I go to Randall's. School looks unremarkable, but it's steeped in history. You found a new item, triumphant emblem. I read about lightning rods the other day. Here's our classroom. It's nothing special. Randall's fencing skills are improving. I'll need some practice for our next match. Perhaps I'll do a bit of research on fencing techniques before dinner. It's been almost 3 years since we moved to Stanbury. Cycling down from school is so fun. Nothing beats a good read with rushing water in the background. There is a coin here somewhere. Got it. Hello, Mother, I'm home. Herschel, dear, thank goodness you're here. Can you come here for a moment? What is it? Is something wrong? These documents seem pretty boring. A glass of fruit juice in the morning is a perfect way to start the day. What does this bottle say? The owner of a juice factory wanted to send a gift to three important customers. To make sure no one was offended, they were all given 18 liters of juice. But there weren't enough of each bottle size to make the shipments identical. Still, the owner was able to make up 3 shipments of 18 liters using different sets of small, medium, and large bottles. Can you work out how many liters of juice each size of bottle holds? All the sizes are whole numbers, by the way. So it's all 18. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 bottles. What if these are 1 liter? So that'd be 6 liters. 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's say these are 3 liters and these are 1 liters. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's 6 liters. So there's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this is 1 liter. That's 3. And this is 6.
I think this may be it. Looks as if I got it.
That's right. The large bottle holds 6 liters. The medium holds 3. And the small holds 1. That's a lot of juice. I can't decide which juice is my favorite. Someone's making jam. Oh, Herschel, your father, he's... Mother, please, just hold still for a moment and tell me what happened. He's gone, Herschel. Some strange men said they wanted to see you, and then they just took your father away. Your father said they were friends of his, but I've never seen them before. He looks so nervous, Herschel. Oh, where could they have taken your father? Mother, let's not jump to any conclusions. I'll go look for him. Oh, thank you, Herschel. I'll stay here in case he calls. Don't worry, Mother. I'm sure he's fine. I shall return presently. Do be careful. If anything happens, just cry out as loudly as you can. I'll be listening. I certainly hope it won't come to that. Have you found your father yet? The phone has been completely silent. Just try to relax, Mother. I'll be back shortly. All I know about this is that it was taken by somebody famous. I should stay focused. This sofa is so comfy, I always fall asleep as soon as I sit down. Father's probably just chatting over on Pebble Lane with his friends. Esther's house looks the same as it always has. When did those flowers come into bloom? Oh, Herschel, my boy, where are you going? I'm looking for my father, actually. Have you seen him by any chance? No, I haven't seen Roland. Sorry, Lucille must be so worried. I'm sure everything is fine though. You're a good son, Herschel. Before you leave, can I trouble you to help an old lady for a moment? These ladybugs in this corn cob are... well, you should take a look. Two ladybug friends, one red and one blue, have lost each other on this corn cob. Wherever they go, the corn kernels seem to go between them. Can you guide the red ladybug around the corn cob to meet its blue friend? Tap the touchscreen to make the ladybug change direction. Hold down the stylus to make the ladybug walk in that direction.
I think this may be it. Looks as if I got it.
Well done. From the point of view of a ladybug, a corn cob must seem like an impenetrable maze. Shop aisle, crockery. Ah, thank you, Herschel. Now I can eat the rest of my corn in peace. And that's really all an old lady wants. If I see Roland, I'm sure to mention that you're looking for him. Thank you, Esther. You be sure not to go running around with any scissors, Herschel. That woman will always see me as a child. Where was I? Oh yes, Pebble Lane. When I got home, Mother was quite worked up. She said Father had gone off with some strange men. She's probably making too much of it all. But it's nearly dinner time, so I told her I'd go out and look for Father. I'll head up to Pebble Lane first. A new item! Think carefully about how to arrange them. Alright. Let's put that there. Put that there. We have a customer. Morning, dear. I don't. That's perfect there. May I have a wrap? Oh, more yellow like ray of sunshine. Gosh, this duckling pot is a clever piece of camera. More yellow like the ray of sun. Slippery saucer. Perfect presentation. What's this other saucer? Hot sauce. I love hot sauces. I love it. Aha! You can never have too many red crockery. Perfect ornate pot. Perfect. Aha! Caught myself in the act there. Right, I'm going to stick with that. What? Really? Okay. Maybe I wasn't close enough. Ah, you can never have too much red crockery. Sorry, mug. Oh goodness, my dear, I've done it again. Me and my compulsive buying. Such important tantalizing spots. Wonderful, we're all sold out. Sold all the items in the crockery aisle. These items have been added to the catalog. Triumphant emblem. Oh, hello there, Henry. Herschel. Out shopping, are you? I am procuring the week's groceries for the household, yes? I see. Do you need any help? I can manage fine, thank you. And where are you off to, if I may ask? Oh, I'm looking for my father. You haven't seen him, have you? No, I'm afraid I haven't. Sorry, cannot be of assistance. No apologies necessary, Henry. Well then. I suppose I'll be on my way then. Yes, and I as well. I wish you luck. Smell of coffee is fine, but I'd rather enjoy the aroma of tea. Wonderful, all the information a coffee lover could wish for. Mother sneaks vegetables into everything. Fluorescent honey. Hello there, Herschel. Looking well, my boy. Good evening, Lionel. I saw that scrawny friend of yours, Henry, shopping for the ascots. They sure make him pull his weight. What little of it there is, I could never be a servant like him. I'm too independent. Mother told me to fix her garden wall, and I'm doing it by myself. Lionel is contemplating a row of 9 bricks for his mother's garden wall. 2 adjacent bricks in the row are much heavier than the rest, but he can't remember which. He's decided the only way to identify them is to lift the bricks one by one. But to save time, he wants to do it in the most efficient way possible. Can you work out the maximum number of bricks he might need to lift in order to find the 2 heaviest ones? Really? Well, how many? All right.
Here goes. Puzzles can be quite fun.
Correct, it's 4. For example, he might start by lifting bricks 2, 4, and 6. If one of them is heavier, he can then lift a neighboring brick. If that brick isn't also heavy, then he knows the one on the other side is. If none of the bricks out of 2, 4, and 6 are heavier than the rest, he can simply lift 9. If 9 is heavier, then 8 must be the other heavy brick. If 9 isn't heavier, then it has to be 7 and 8. Oh, right, clever. Thanks. It sure feels good to get things done on my own. Happy to help. Good luck with the wall. I've no luck, only know-how. Know-how as in knowledge and not know-how. As in not being able to do something, that is. Sure, whatever. I didn't understand any of that. Fluorescent honey. Sorry about that. I like coming here for a cup of tea and some homemade biscuits. I know there's one more. Oh no, wait, I did 2, so that should be 3. Where could Father have gone to? Now I'm starting to get a little worried. Oh ho there, Herschel, why the worry? Have you seen my father, Doug? Roland? No, I can't say I have. But while you're here, Herschel, my lad, how about a hand with this puzzle, eh? The prospective tenants of this row of houses have some unusual requirements. 1. I want to live next to a red house. 2. No blue neighbors. Please. Oh, and a house on the end is out of the question. 3. 2 doors down from a yellow house. And no neighbors the same color as us. I'm fine with any color as long as it's not blue or red. Can you repaint just one house so that every tenant can have their dream home? Touch a house to change its color. I feel like that's not going to work.
I'm not certain. Did I get it?
Correct. Repainting the rightmost house in yellow satisfies all the tenants' conditions. Never mind the cost of materials and labor. The landlord ought to change all 4 of them for the time it took to work out each house to paint. You got a new play for your rabbit, Male Bunny. You truly are your father's son. By the way, what did you say you were up to? Father left the house earlier. Mother sent me out to look for him. Lucille's worried, eh? That's a new one. Huh. Well, if I see Roland, I'll let him know. Thank you, Doug. Well, time to head out to the woods. La-dee-dee-doo-dee-da. In the rabbit minigame, you want to help your rabbit get its status back as a worthy member of the One Ring Circus. The slide is the best thing ever, Luke. Don't you think? It's fun to go whoosh while you're thinking eek. See that orange slide? It looks a bit like a carrot. I tried gnawing at it a few times when I was hungry. Watch me go on the slide. Ah, fat. Whee! I'm getting a bit sleepy. I'm going to jump across. Are you watching this? I want to climb higher. Hey Luke, I'm about to practice a move. Watch this. I'm about to practice a move. Watch this. Do you ever feel so happy that you just oh. Wiggle, hand walk, shiver, tremble, sulk, flee, stagger, shock, awe, chatter. Oh, I guess let's go to the stage. Bunny the postman's work is never done. He delivers letters to all of the creatures of the forest. This script is going to require 6 different actions. Got it? Bunny is a mail carrier in the woods. He loves delivering mail because he gets to see his friends every day. Ready to give it your all? First, give me a gleeful look. Glee everywhere. The only part he doesn't like is getting up early. Bunny is not a morning rabbit and is in the habit of oversleeping. What would you do if you were startled awake? Do that. But even on those days, he always finishes his round in good time. This is the key part, you hear? Look playful. Act the fool. It's a teensy bit dangerous. It's dangerous. So you're scared. Very scared. Got it? Luckily, he has a shortcut that leads him safely to nearly anywhere in the woods. Today's mailbag is bulging with letters and packages, so he'd better get along. Alright. Going to be watching you carefully, got it? Nice. Keep that silly grin. Keep going. Bah. How could you get that wrong? Keep going. You really turned on your fuzzy charm there. Keep going. Alright, that looks suitably nervous. Keep going. That could work. Keep going. Well, why not? You won't get back into my troop with acting like that. Alright. Okay. Wiggle. Shiver. And flee. Nice. Keep that silly grin. Keep going. Good. Better than your average rabbit's look of surprise. Keep going. You really turned on your fuzzy charm there, didn't you? Keep going. Alright, that looked suitably nervous. Keep going. That could work. Keep going. Well, why not? That seemed acceptable. I just hope you can keep it up. Okay, so here's the plan. We need some more moves to use into the next few plays. Can you act as if you're looking around nervously? You might also need to look a bit sheepish at one point. I don't know if I can look like a sheep, but I'll try. You can do it. Thanks to your help. Don't forget to write everything down. Don't worry, I know how important this is for you. How could I forget? There's one more action that might come in handy. Just try to act like you're working really, really hard at something. Can you do that? Really, really hard? That sounds hard. Really, really hard. I find it really, really hard to dig into the ground. But I find it satisfying too. That sounds just like what we need. Working hard to achieve something positive. Just paw at the ground with everything you've got. I'll put that action into the journal as dig. Don't forget to practice. Okay. So what's going on today, Bugs Bunny? Today I'll be trying to roll around on the ground. Roll? As in tumble forward, head over tail? A ball of fluff rolling around. That's so cute. I'll give you a little hand with that rolling of yours, if you don't mind. Tumbles away. Maybe when getting a compliment, for when you feel a bit embarrassed, but kind of pleased too. Bunnies look determined when they're digging. I could try tapping the ground around his feet. All that glancing around can make you look suspicious. Use this when searching for something. If it's anything like a forward roll, he might do it if I rub his back. Use this action when you're so frustrated that you can't help yourself. Don't worry about how to use it. Just use it to express worry. Okay. So I think now I should be able to practice dig. That's just what we're looking for. Perfect. If you keep doing that, you'll have nothing to worry about. You think so? I'm putting into my rabbit journal right this moment. Bring out this action when you want to look really, really determined. Determined. Got it. So I think now I should be able to practice roll. That's what you call it, roll, isn't it? We call it a forward roll in gym class, but it's cuter when you do it. I feel a tad dizzy though. But you did it, and that's what counts. I'll put it in the rabbit journal now. Use it when you want to make people laugh. Okay, but I'll probably be dizzy again afterwards though. A feeble lamp inside of a lamp. Mother says they used to sell souvenirs here. Is that what I found inside the lamp? Was it a souvenir? Father, there you are. Why, hello, Herschel. And yes, here I am. What are you so riled up about? Mother said that you were dragged away by a group of strangers. She's practically beside herself. Oh, your mother worries about the rising and setting of the sun. I told her those were some old friends. She didn't seem to think they were friends of yours. She also said they were actually looking for me. Oh, you were a baby when they last saw you. They wanted to see you all grown up. And as you can see, I escaped certain doom at the hands of my old mates. The case of the disappearing father is solved. But what are you doing out here? Oh, my mates wanted to see the Norwell wall. If you don't know what you're looking for, it's not an easy thing to find. So they were sightseeing out here? Now, I know it may seem hard to believe, but back when that wall was first discovered, tourists streamed into our little town. They came in droves all year round, day and night, just to see the Norwell Wall. I can hardly imagine Little Stansbury being a sort of tourist attraction. Oh, there was quite a surge of interest in archaeology here. Scholars and researchers even started moving into town. They were hoping to decipher the writing on the wall. Some folks believed it held secrets on unknown civilization. You're starting to sound like Randall. Yes, your friend Randall is rather charming and well-spoken, isn't he? Very intelligent, too. Let's be off. If we keep your mother waiting any longer, we'll have to peel her off the ceiling with a garden rake. Alright, let's go. Are you serious? I missed the coin here? Where? Are you satisfied now, Bugs? Mother, guess who I found? Sorry to make you worry, Lucille, dear, but didn't I tell you those gems were friends of mine and not to fret? Well, I didn't know you'd be gone all day, did I? You just disappeared. My work here is done. If you'll excuse me, Mother, I'll be in my room. Quite clean here. All of my favorite books are on the top shelf. There's a puzzle hidden here. Randall must have put it here the last time he was over. Who's responsible for this mess? Each of the columns should be 3 blocks high and have a totem head on top. The heads were arranged from left to right in the order: yellow, blue, green, red. Can you use the mallet to shunt the blocks around and restore the columns to their original grandeur? Be careful though. You can never hit the top block in a column. Think carefully about which order to hit the blocks in. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Yes.
I think this may be it. Looks as if I got it.
Well done. Even the totem heads themselves seem happy to be back in their place. Or do they? You must have sneaked this in while I wasn't looking. Wow, Randall's really serious about getting me into these puzzles. I suppose I should do some studying. Old Cranky Collins may be planning to spring something on us tomorrow. You know, Randall was so worked up today, even more so than usual. He seems quite sure about this treasure he's talking about. Come to think of it, he and Dalston were arguing about deciphering some old map the other day. Randall never did tell me what that was about. Maybe he's onto something. Wow, Randall must really be getting to me. Still, it would really be something if we discovered an ancient artifact. Herschel, dinner's ready! Well, there will be plenty of time to daydream later on. How was school, son? Unearth any fine jewels of knowledge today? Well, I learned a thing or two about fencing from Randall today. Have they decided yet which one of you will be going to the tournament? No, but there won't be much of a choice if I have anything to say about it. Finish your grody pudding, dear. It will give you extra strength for partying. It's parrying, Mother, and no thank you. I actually have to get going. You sure, son? There might not be any left once I get to it. That's quite alright. I told Randall I'd meet him after dinner. May I be excused? A bit late for parrying, isn't it? Yes, we'll just be studying, Mother. Well, don't stay out too late. We've had enough drama with missing persons today. Dinner was delicious. See you later. I need to finish getting the rest of the... I'd love to travel the world someday. Perhaps we should check the bulb. It's not modern, but I get a good night's rest. Really? There's another one here? Are you happy now, Bugs? Your father ran off again, Herschel? Hello, Doug. No, I'm just going to my friend Randall's house. Oh, what's that scamp plotting now? You be sure to keep him out of trouble. If anything happens to that boy, his father will have the whole town in an uproar. Don't worry, Doug, we're just studying. Didn't Mr. Ascot kick you out of his house once already? Try not to antagonize the man, Herschel. That was an isolated incident. Good night. Up for a late night constitutional, Layton? Good evening, Mr. Collins. What are you doing lurking around the school at this hour? Don't you have an essay you could be writing? Ah, the essay, yes. It's coming along quite well. Almost done. Mostly, sir. Well then, you'll be fully prepared for this puzzle, I assume. This young explorer wants to go from point 1 to point 5. To do so, he must pass through the correct 4 caves in the cave complex shown. The wrong caves are filled with horrible traps. He has with him 4 photos, A to D, taken by an explorer who made it through successfully. Work out the correct route using the photographs. However, keep in mind that you don't know where the photographs were taken. Okay. Okay. I believe this is the path. One of the paths. I think this is one of the paths. And this might be one of the paths. Well, it's a guess, certainly. Alright, I guess we're looking at this one. Apparently we're looking at that one. I got that one right.
Here goes. Puzzles can be quite fun.
Correct. If you take a good look at the scenery in the distance of each photo, you can tell where they were taken. The light will be on the left-hand side of a cave that bends right, and vice versa. With this in mind, you can work out the correct route. It seems you've done your work after all. Yes, thank you, sir. Don't stay out too late. A rested mind is a spongy mind, meaning it soaks up facts and knowledge, not that it resembles cake. I'll remember that, sir. I'll be in school soon enough. I should go straight to Randall's house. I'm quite curious to find out what scheme Randall has cooked up this time. I'm also curious as to what Dalston is doing here. You're late for a stroll, eh, Layton? Could say the same to you, Dalston. Do your parents even know you're out? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Who cares? I go where I like, when I like. I just saw Angela. Your little fossil fan club have another dirt digging party? You're a smart guy, Layton. What does Angela see in Randall? I mean, he's only the second richest kid in town. Well, I'm not sure that I follow you, Dalston. Right. What about you? Don't you get tired of always following Brascott's loony plans? Well, I'm not as excited about archaeology as Randall is, but we always have fun. He's good at talking, that's for sure. Never shuts up. But aren't we getting a bit old for childish adventures? I wouldn't say that, Dalston. I mean, we're still teenagers. Still teenagers? You mean we're already teenagers? You want to spend your entire life worrying about old bits of paper like this? Dalston has posed a math problem to Herschel. It's written on a homework sheet, but it's torn in several places, making it very difficult to read. Dalston smirks as he watches Herschel examine the puzzle. With an air of self-satisfaction, he says, "Still struggling? But this is the simplest math problem ever." Can you help Herschel work out the answer to the problem? Write down the number. Why do I get the feeling that it's 614? Wait. Are you still trying to figure it out? What makes no sense? Alright, Mentally turn the paper upside down. And then look between the lines. What if that is not a 1? What if it's a math problem? What's 17 minus 2?
I think this may be it. Looks as if I got it.
Correct. Hope you didn't tear your hair out. From where Dalston is standing, the torn parts of the page appear to form a much simpler math problem. 17 minus 2. The answer, of course, is 15. Yeah, I figured you were just as puzzled crazy as Ascot. You're a lost cause, Layton. You and Angela both. Have fun with your little games. Can't wait until I'm a rich hotel owner so I can laugh at you all from a posh suite. Careful around, Randall. You don't want to end up like the Ascot servant. I saw him carrying their groceries earlier. The guy is our agent. He's already working for someone else. Shame. Henry doesn't seem to mind. It's honest work. I don't see any problem with it. Huh. Well, nobody's gonna be the boss of me, I'll tell you that. Especially not anyone from Brascott's family. You sound awful bitter, Dalston. If you would like to join Randall, Angela, and me sometime, you can just ask. Anyway, I should go. See you tomorrow.
Oh, Herschel.
Angela, perfect timing.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Randall seems to be quite single-minded lately.
Yeah, that's Randall. I think his enthusiasm is one of the reasons I admire him.
I suppose.
But that passion makes him easily excitable. You know, you're very good for him. You keep him balanced.
Is balanced the same as boring?
No. Randall's lucky. We're both looking out for him.
Yes, he is lucky, isn't he? He's got a kind girlfriend who's concerned about his well-being, and a loyal best friend.
Ah,
You'll always look out for him, won't you, Herschel? Promise me.
yes. I promise.
With help from quite a few of our neighbors, I finally found Father out near the forest. He claims those men in black suits were old friends of his, but it does seem a little odd. Apparently they came to see Norwell, so he gave them a full tour. Anyway, I've been out quite a while now, and Mother is probably fretting, so we'd better hurry home. The evening just flown by. Mother made a pretty good stew for dinner, but I didn't have time for a second helping. I've got to get to Randall's before it's too late. Better get going. More later. I bumped into Dalston on the way to Randall's. I wish he would just drop the act and be a little more normal. He might make a good friend if he did. Apparently he and Randall used to spend quite a lot of time together back before I moved here. Perhaps he's jealous of me, I don't know. I also saw Henry out shopping earlier. He is always hard at work. What did I find? crayon sketch of my parents from my youth. I never could throw it away. Fresh spring air. It's good to go outside once in a while. Hope things can just stay the way they are. I slipped here earlier. I'll be more careful now. Look how the moon is reflected in the water. Well, I'd rather avoid Mr. Ascot if at all possible. Good idea, Herschel. We don't want a repeat occurrence of last time. Teehee. Thanks, Bugs. The ivy on the wall is really the VIP entrance to Randall's room, isn't it? I could count the number of times I've used the front door here on one hand, with 3 fingers. Randall's father isn't that bad, you know. He's just strict. Very strict. I know. Let's give Randall the signal. Would you like to do the honors, Herschel? Ring the bell and send the signal to Randall. Set the order in which the 4 slingshots are shot. The shots will bounce off walls once and any obstructions they hit will break and disappear. If you get it right, the bell will ring. Once the slingshots are loaded, touch submit.
Here goes. Puzzles can be quite fun.
Well done. The bell rang. Hopefully Randall heard it. Always a satisfying shot. Let's go. Randall, we're here. Now what's the big surprise? What took so long? Glaciers formed while I waited. Did you have to protect Angela from some evil dangers along the way, Herschel? I am bound to say the lady didn't require my aid, though I would have gladly provided it had the need arisen. Always a perfect gentleman, eh, Herschel? Chivalry is dead, you know that, right? I like to think that it's just hibernating. So, what is it you're so worked up about? Yes, Randall, what is it? I can't stay out too late tonight, you know? Patience, my friend. Some things require a bit of presentation.
Huh?
Is that?
The Mask of Chaos.
Alright. The Mask of Chaos? The one and only. This is what Donald Rutledge wrote about in ancient histories. I found it. Don't be absurd, Randall. That's not real. How could it be? I assure you, Angela, this is absolutely 100% the genuine article. According to Rutledge, the legend says, he who holds the Mask of Chaos may make happen all that which he desires. That sounds nice. I don't believe a word of it, of course. It's just ancient superstition. But upon examining the mask, I made my own discovery. Something Rutledge didn't mention? Exactly. The mask may not grant wishes literally, however it can perform at least one incredible miracle. It holds the key to an unimaginable fortune, treasures beyond our dreams. If I can crack the puzzle of the mask, it will lead me straight to unknown riches. Well, say something. Are you ready for a true archaeological expedition? Not quite. Randall, how do you know this is the real mask? Where did you get it? Both fair questions, my dear Herschel. It wasn't easy. I had to crack a devilish puzzle to get my hands on the mask. A puzzle? What puzzle?
Take a look at this. Behold!
What is this?
I don't understand.
We made the trip to Monte d'Or to investigate the Mask of Chaos. There, we witnessed a terrifying sight. Civilians petrified before our very eyes. We met Angela Lador, an old friend of the professor's. We also learned of a tragic event in Professor Layton's past. I didn't get much sleep that night, but the sunrise was quite beautiful.
That was quite a long chapter. Should I do chapter 3? Why not?
Where is... Huh?
Good of you to join us, Luke. I thought the professor's apprentice would have been up all at the crack of dawn. I'm up now. Where are we off to today? Oh, we've already solved the case, Luke. We found the masked gentleman while you were sleeping. What happened? What did I miss? Emmy's just teasing you, Luke. Pay her no mind. Now, before we meet with Angela, let's review what we know so far. Good idea. Well, we saw someone calling himself the masked gentleman turn a group of tourists into stone. We then met Angela Lador, who explained her letter in a bit of more detail. She informed us that the masked gentleman has been wreaking havoc across town for quite some time now. You can cut the tension with a knife out there. If the masked gentleman isn't caught soon, who knows what might happen next? Yes, in order to restore peace to Montador, I'm afraid we're going to have to confront the masked gentleman. In order to do that, we need to find out who is behind that mask as soon as possible. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound like the police have any suspects lined up. Perhaps we can get some information from Angela's husband, Henry. Yes, I was thinking that as well. We still need to investigate his study, where he kept the mask before it was stolen. Okay. So, we went to the past, and we met Randall, who originally found the Mask of Chaos. Now he's missing. And Henry, who was the servant of his family, is now married to Angela. I ran into Angela on top of the hill above Randall's house. We went into our usual secret entrance as not to alert Randall's father. The last time we used the doorbell, Mr. Ascot gave Randall extra study tasks for a week, as if we don't already get enough homework at school. Henry is good about expecting us when we arrive, which makes things easier. Randall's excitement came from something out of Rutledge's ancient histories, the Mask of Chaos. So he was asking Mr. Collins all that stuff about the mask, just so he could unveil it to us later. Randall, always the show-off. So I'm not convinced the mask is the real thing. Randall is pretty adamant that it's genuine, and he showed us a wall in his room, covered in rows and rows of cryptic symbols. The carnival continued through the break of dawn. By the time we awoke, the clamor had still not subsided. After recapping yesterday's events, we set off for the Lador estate to speak with Henry. After reunion awaits me. Another reunion awaits me, but I fear this time we may not receive the warmest of welcomes. Alarm clock, huh? This is a pleasant surprise, a hidden puzzle. Those rabbit toys are raring to go again. There are 3 rules. The rabbits can only move by jumping horizontally, diagonally, or vertically over other rabbits. They can jump over any number of rabbits at once. A white rabbit will turn brown when jumped over, and vice versa. Can you make all the rabbits here turn brown, following the rules given above? Alright.
Please, allow me. Leave it to me, Professor.
Correct. You can solve this puzzle in 6 moves. How many moves did you use? Only 6. Very taxing, but still enjoyable. See that woman over there, Professor? Do you know her, Emmy? I don't think so, but there is something familiar about her. Yes, I know who she is. Oh boy. Don't you just love Montador? The parade, the carnival, the costumes, the puzzles. Why, it's enough to make a granny blush. You folks look like you may have some brains between you. Are you puzzlers? Yes, we are. I'm sorry. Don't I know you? No, that isn't me. I'm from out of town. Just try to keep a low profile. You know, you can call me Nanograms. Very well, Nanograms. It is a pleasure. Did you say something about puzzles? I did. I bear such a resemblance to other beautiful and clairvoyant puzzle keepers that I thought I'd take up that duty, you know? Life is chock full of puzzles. Easy puzzles, hard puzzles, fun puzzles, but never a boring one. Puzzles are everywhere. But sometimes a puzzle might stump us, and we need to put it off until later. Other times we may miss a puzzle completely. That's where I come in. I gather up those poor neglected puzzles, rinse them off, put them out on display. So if we miss any puzzles or need to skip any puzzles for a moment, we can just come to Nanograms here. Indeed, very convenient. You bet. Just remember where where the mysterious Nanograms is to find any puzzles you've passed over. You're Granny Riddleton, aren't you? That's incredible. Thanks, Granny Riddleton. Then shut up! Of course. When you want to go back to a puzzle, come give me a tap. Oh. Well. If it's puzzles you're after, well then, you're in the right place. Fairway Fibber. 4 golfers named Mr. Black, Mr. White, Mr. Brown, and Mr. Blue are competing in a tournament. The caddy didn't know which one was which, so she asked 3 of them. One of them, Mr. Brown, told her a lie. A. B is Mr. Black. B. I'm not Mr. Blue. C. Mr. White? That's D. So who is Mr. Blue? Well, I kind of would assume is the one that wears blue. Well, he's got black pants, so he must be Mr. Black. He's wearing brown, so he must be Mr. Brown. Wow. Or is he Mr. Brown? Which one is Mr. Blue? Clues? Miss B is Mr. Black. I'm not Mr. Blue. Mr. White, that's D. So B must be Mr. Black. So then Brown must be C. And then A is Mr. White.
I think this may be it. Looks as if I got it.
Well played. The lying Mr. Brown is C since his statement is false. D must be Mr. Blue. Couldn't have done it better myself. I wonder if you can solve this riddle. I folded up my dear old apron in 3 different ways. It makes the flower pattern look different each time, see? Can you tell me what the pattern will look like when I fold the apron? Look at images A, B, and C above, and put the flowers on the apron. Okay. Remember, it's folded.
I'm not certain. Did I get it?
That's my boy. This is what the pattern looks like. When the apron is folded up, you can tell which part you're looking at by where the apron straps are and the direction they point. I do like the haphazard way the flowers are arranged. Still confused? Couldn't have done it better myself. Town certainly has quieted down since last night. I wouldn't count on that lasting for long. Do you think there'll be another parade tonight, Professor? I don't know, Luke, but I'm sure there will be plenty of exciting events regardless. Professor, should we continue gathering information from witnesses? Yes, Emmy, I was thinking that we could ask around on our way to the Lador estate. Professor, look! There's that little girl who was lost yesterday. I went to talk to the clown and lost my mommy again. Ah! She's lost again? That's terrible. We must continue our investigation, but a true gentleman would never abandon someone in need. Right. Let's find this girl's mother again. Now there, my dear. Where did you last see your mother? It was where the water shoots up. Over by the big tent. She must mean Carnival Square, Professor. Let's go check it out. That woman. Is that? Please, I want my mommy. Pardon me for just 1 second, my dear. I must speak with that woman. Yes, sir. Yeah, you look so familiar. I thought that was you, sir. Of course. It's little Herschel Layton. Let me have a look at you. You're quite the dashing young man. And you finally cut your hair. A friend of yours, Professor? Yes, from long ago. This is Esther. My, what are you doing here? Are you on holiday? Oh, heavens no, I moved here. I guess it has been 5 years now. Stansbury is quite the ghost town, you know. You could have told me you got married and had children. Wedding invitations to old ladies just get lost in the mail, I suppose. Wedding? Oh my, no. This is my assistant, Emmy. And my apprentice, Luke. Luke is the son of a good friend. Hello, Emmy Altava. We were actually in the middle of looking for Kiki's mother, so... That's nice, dear. You know, Herschel, it wouldn't hurt to visit every now and then. I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the old Stansbury. Living here has been nice, but lately it's been so scary. That masked gentleman just gives me the chills. Though I must say, there is something intriguing about him. I heard that some tourists return into stone horse paintings, or they painted into stone horses. Regardless, it was bad. Thank you, Esther. There were a few incidents, actually. Please be careful. It was wonderful seeing you again. I tell ya, that Angela is gorgeous. I ain't seen her husband around much. Now might be my chance. Your chance? Your chance for what? You're talking about Mrs. Lador, yes? Watch it, Shrimp. You respect the lady and call her Mrs. Lador. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Good, let's keep it that way. Do you think things aren't going well with Mrs. Lador and her husband? Let's not jump to any conclusions, Luke. Especially not based on this gentleman's comments. I guess you got all the answers, lady. So, you can just go ahead and answer your own questions from now on. While you're at it, maybe you could solve this puzzle here. I mean, I know the answer, but I just want to see if you do. A and B are confronting each other in a 10-round card game. The rules of this game are simple. Fire beats wood. Wood beats water. And water beats fire. So it's rock, paper, scissors. Player A drew fire 3 times. Wood 5 times and water twice. While player B drew fire twice, wood 5 times, and water 3 times. There were no ties. Can you work out who won over 10 rounds? Alright. So if player A drew fire 3 times, it would have taken the wood 3 times, so that's leaving 2. So that means B took the wood 2 times, which is just 3. Water twice, which took out both the fires. And water 3 times, which took out the fire the player had. So the water and the fire cancels out between the two, and A would have won more matches than B based on the wood. Because A drew 3 fire, which got canceled out by the water, but burned the wood 3 times. I'm gonna say A might have won more games based on those rules. Yeah, based on that, because A would have had 3 wood over B, because B would have had 2 because of the number of fire she had, which ultimately got canceled out by the water that B had. She only drew out 2, which she lost 2 wood, because both of them drew 5 wood. And her water canceled out his fire. So she would have 3 wood versus his 2, so I think she won more.
Please, allow me.
Where is... Huh?
I'm going for it. Well, that's that.
Here goes. Puzzles can be quite fun. I'm not certain. Did I get it?
set him up and knock him down. Piece of cake.
How about this? Puzzles are made to be solved.
I'm going for it. Well, that's that.